The IS is to try to shore up support for its proposed Gaza ceasefire deal by asking the 15-strong UN Security Council in New York to back a resolution supporting the deal. Washington is struggling to gain the unequivocal backing of Israel or Hamas for a three-stage deal proposed by the US President, Joe Biden, that would lead to the release of all the remaining hostages in return for Israel accepting steps towards a permanent ceasefire and the eventual withdrawal of its forces from Gaza, two key Hamas demands. A vote is expected later on Monday, following the US finalizing the text on Sunday after 6 days of negotiations among the 15-member council. It was not immediately clear whether Russia and China would veto the draft, which needs 9 votes and no vetoes to pass. The IS, an Israeli ally, has previously vetoed draft resolutions calling for a ceasefire. The IS Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, is visiting the Middle East this week, his 8th trip to the region since the 7th of October Hamas attack on Israel, to make a further push to nail down support for the deal, focusing on his demands for Hamas to back it. "My message to governments throughout the region, to people throughout the region, is if you want a ceasefire, press Hamas to say yes," he told reporters before departing Egypt for Israel. "If you want to alleviate the terrible suffering of Palestinians in Gaza, press Hamas to say yes. If you want to get all the hostages home, press Hamas to say yes." After months of failed peace efforts, Biden went public on the 31st of May on a plan for an initial cessation of hostilities that would turn into a permanent ceasefire and the full withdrawal of the Israel Defense Forces from Gaza.